Und willkommen zurück zu Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Ich glaube, ich gehe erstmal ins Hotel. So, jetzt habe ich hier gerade einmal kurz übernachtet. Dann kümmere ich mich gerade nochmal, genau, um die Orbments. Ich glaube, die Orbal Factory ist nicht hier, sondern im Nachbarbezirk, im South Block. Genau, das Orangene hier ist doch die Orbal Factory. Sehr schön. Okay. Mehr kann ich jetzt leider nicht tun. Großartig andere Orbments habe ich nicht. Ich kann aber nochmal nach Waffen gucken. Okay, das habe ich dann jetzt auch mal gemacht. Ich habe jetzt allen neue Waffen gegeben. Da wollte ich gar nicht hin. Lasst uns einfach mal wieder zurückgehen in den Bose North Block. Lass uns einfach mal das Haus vom Bürgermeister suchen. Ja, Mayor's Residence. Hier ist es. Wow, now isn't this a George's place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. Genau, werd mal nicht so aufgeregt hier. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now, I just wonder if she's home. Ja, ist sie. Nicht. Ja, ist sie. Nicht. Oh, how do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We are with the Bracer-Gilde. The mayor had made a request to the guild and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kinda in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typically wealthy person? Big hat with feathers in it? Dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers? Gemstones from every... what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully nature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah, yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Genau. Die Kapelle, wo ist es? Nein, da ist es nicht. In die Richtung irgendwo? Die Kapelle ist auf jeden Fall das Lilane hier, genau. Hey, guck mal, da steht die Maid, aber wo ist die Bürgermeisterin? Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are... Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracer-Gilde. We're looking for the mayor, so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So, where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation of the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Ja, weil irgendwie bringt das nicht viel, jemand anderen für dich in die Kirche zu schicken. Es bringt auch nichts, wenn du alleine selbst in die Kirche gehst, nur mal so, da sitzt du da rum. Nothing happens. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Ja, in der Tat, weil sie scheinbar nicht selbst in die Kirche geht. Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she is a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. Ich finde, ich muss die so gefühllos sprechen einfach, weil ihr Blick ist einfach so, sie guckt einfach die ganze Zeit so gefühlskalt. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. Schöner Springbrunnen, also es ist schon ein schöner Markt hier und so. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. All right. We'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Okay. Hat sie gerade eine Standpauke gehalten. Phew. Weil sie die Leute ausgenutzt haben und das sollen die nicht. Madam. Ja, von ihrer Kleidung ist sie wirklich sehr herausstechend. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm so sorry you had to see this side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please, come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the braces I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So, does that mean you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. Ja. Ihr gehört so ziemlich alles in dieser Stadt. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I tell you what though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you are only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I am nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation, if I've ever heard one. Sprechen lernen. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-head about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that would be fine. Well, what I would like to ask you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that braces would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war. We're trying to find answers to solve a mystery. I, for one, would be honored. But don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see. So this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude Bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running this show? Excluding Bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked Bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Mabel? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Das klingt ja schon mal gut. Meaning? Lila? Yes, ma'am. Lila produced a sheet of letter, paper and fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Mayor Mabel. Huh. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. Mayor Mabel's letter. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see, but I wonder if that Bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you are messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. Estelle, du und deine moralischen Prinzipien, die musst du jetzt mal hier an eine Seite legen. It's not lying. We'd just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about this. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? Hakengate, hat das nicht schon mal jemand gesagt? Der Typ, der uns nach Bose durchgelassen hat, zum Beispiel. There's a fort called the Hakengate on the international border to north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Genau da werden wir dann hingehen. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Sehr schön, dann sollen wir jetzt den General besuchen gehen. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Hakengate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the northeast of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Hakengate, here we come. Okay, wir müssen nach Osten raus, und zwar hier. Ich glaube, das ist das, wo wir hergekommen sind, ne? Genau. Und hier müssen wir jetzt weitergehen zur Eisen Road, die hier irgendwo gleich anfängt, genau. Und die führt uns zum Hakengate. Eisen Road, hier. Hold it right there. The Hakengate is currently not permitting civilian passengers through the exact point. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed at past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Da, hier der Brief. Das ist Mayor Mabels. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know Mayor Mabel is the one in charge of the entire region? You just can't ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Ja, endlich können wir durch. Hier sind aber trotzdem noch Monster, ne? Hier sind noch Monster, obwohl da alles abgeriegelt ist von Soldaten. Die hätten sich nicht mal um diese Monster hier kümmern können oder so. Wow, das ging easy. Und die bringen auch noch Erfahrungspunkte. Was? Die sind mit einem Schlag tot? Die sind echt alle mit einem Schlag tot und bringen trotzdem gut Erfahrungspunkte. Ja gut, ich beschwere mich nicht. Und wir können hier gemütlich unseren Weg weiter fortsetzen. Fuck. Ich wollte ihn eigentlich von hinten erwischen. Komm, wir rennen weg und machen das nochmal. Denn das können wir ja einfach. So. Jetzt aber. Ich glaube, die Dinger können flächendeckenden Angriff. Deswegen wäre ich eigentlich ganz froh, wenn wir da dran vorbeikommen ohne dass er den einmal einsetzt. Guck mal. Der hat eine 5-fach-Schwäche gegen Feuer. Dann sollen wir die doch mal ausnutzen, oder? Und auch noch kritisch. Wie viel Schaden macht das jetzt? Da bin ich jetzt gespannt. Yo! 1192. So übertrieben. Okay. Guck mal, Level Up. Nice. Very nice. Bald sind die mit Shara auf einer Stufe. Dann haben wir es geschafft. Haken Gate. Aber es geht hier, glaube ich, noch weiter. Ja, es geht hier noch weiter. Okay, langsam bringen die nicht mehr so viel. Aber man sollte es trotzdem nicht ignorieren. Dafür bringen sie noch genug. Außerdem ist ja nicht zu vernachlässigen, dass die auch Sepit fallen lassen, ne? Und die können wir gebrauchen. Erebonian Border, ne? Das ist die Grenze nach Erebonia. In Erebonia spielt übrigens die nachfolgende Reihe Trails of Cold Steel. Die spielt übrigens in dem Land. Mit neuen Charakteren und so. This is the Haken Gate. It's freaking huge. Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Libel from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Libel. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire? Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go to meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chest. Stimmt, wäre besser, ne? Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Aber die Typen am Eingang haben das schon gesehen, ne? Estelle and Joshua reluctantly removed their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've started adjusting to being a bracer. Okay. General Morgan Müssen wir uns hier irgendwo anmelden? Hallo. What a surprise! This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you'd head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberal cooking as well. You enjoyed this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I thought it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Ja. Müssen wir mit dir reden? Good day, and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Hause. Since this is a bar, we've got wine to drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything too elaborate. Nee, okay. Wir müssen hier hin, oder? Ja, okay. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisenroad yet. We came here on an errand from Mayor Mabel from Hause. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like your timing was bad. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so don't you wait there for him? So why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict. So there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn at the bar. Well, then we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Ja, wo wir dann mit dem blonden Kerl noch ein paar tolle Gespräche führen können, oder? Ja. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Libel, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Libel Kingdom? I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Libel, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, your bracers know. How do you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold flickering eyes of ember, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute. Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies and cleansing landscape, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. Genau. Aber er ist, er ist ein Pervert. So würde ich ihn auch nennen. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. Und er ist natürlich seltsam. Er ist ein ziemlich seltsamer Kerl, der in allem irgendeine Schönheit sieht und dann total darauf abgeht. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scared me for life as it is. Scarred me, okay. Er hat Narben fürs Leben, okay. I've had a strange conversation in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Hey, you three! Soll das heißen, er ist jetzt da? Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Okay. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? Wieso wir? Wie kommst du darauf? Er läuft doch einfach hinterher. What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exciting behind us. It almost seemed natural, scarily so. You noticed? Everything about you all just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take agenda, was auch immer das heißt. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoo. Scrooge. Der Typ ist keine Ratte. Oder was auch immer man so verscheucht. Who was that guy? Seriously, what is his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Genau. Normal ist er nicht. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better, not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large too. Now, let's hurry and meet with the General. Ja, das machen wir aber beim nächsten Mal. Bis dann, Leute. Ciao.
君の影星のように